Hey, okay, everyone. So I see people are starting to enter. Just write in the chat that you can see me and everything, right? You should be able to see everything and everything goes right. Okay, so let's wait a bit for people to enter before giving any views. Now, I decided to do a live stream today, right? Because I wanted to show you advanced liquidity. I don't really have the best buys within Nasdaq, actually, okay, but I do think we can do other pairs, right? We can analyze other pairs that can be great also. Now I see that people are starting to enter. So let's start. Now on Nasdaq, okay, so I start explaining on Nasdaq. Personally, I don't have the best trade on it today. I do have some sort of view. Now let's start with the weekly. Again, every time I'm starting with the weekly. Now, what do we see on the weekly? We can see an expansion, right? An expansion. In this expansion, we prefer not to go against it, okay? What do I mean not going against it? I don't want to short towards these lows because price can just close like this, right, and continue up, right? This is expansion. We don't want to fight this expansion. So this is Nasdaq, so I don't want to short. So I'm always looking for some sort of longs, okay? So in this case, we can see we've taken the sell side. Now we've returned to retail PY, okay? So we return to retail PY. Plus we also have, right? We also this retail PY below the discount. We've rejected from the PY, but we've taken this sell side. Now we've taken one sell side and we are rejected from this PY, so we are entering some sellers, right? We are entering buyers into the game. We can also see it on the lower time frame that we are entering buyers to the game, right? We've taken one stop loss, but we can go towards the other lows. Now with Nasdaq, okay, so before going to the lows, I wanted to see price take this high, right? Just a second. Okay, so wait, I'm trying to think whether I have a view of it on it, right? Just a second. Let's go to the US 100. So actually I have a dilemma, right, between NQ and US 100. So the US 100, actually, if we look, we have closed above the 0.5, right? Now we've closed above 0.5, we've closed outside of retail PY. Now based on this chart, right, and this FEG, price should print higher from here, right? So we should really consider this as a buy, okay, based on the US 100 chart, okay, based on the CFD chart. Now we should consider this a buy because we have L mod 1, we have also taken sell side, we've returned up, we see very good buy signals, okay? So but on NQ we've closed below the 0.5, right? Yes, so this is actually a weird one, right? We're in a dilemma over here. Now so based on the US 100, I want to see price expand from this FEG towards the upside. Now what do we see over here? We can see we are in a bearish market structure, right? Now we are in this bearish market structure that we are still in it, right? So retail want to sell these levels, right? They want to sell these levels, and currently they want to place their stop losses at this high, right? So this high is the MS high, right? the retailers that are shorting over here are placing their stop losses over here. Now we did take one swing, but this is the main swing of the market structure. So even if we are going down, right, if we want to go down like this based on the NQ, I do think we can visit this high. Now whether this is a good bias, right, enough bias for today, I don't think so, to be honest. So let's see how can we arrange here a long, right? We have this sell side. This was an obvious sell side, right? You can see it based on the advanced liquidity, right? If we take a support over here, right, you can see it very clearly. Now retail are buying this support, right, placing their stop loss at the low. So we've taken the sell side of the LTF, so we didn't really have a good position over here, right? If we didn't open, right, if the market is opened over here, then I take a short towards this low, but we have taken this low. Now in order to see upside towards these highs, I want to see the liquidity system happen, right? So let's do it like this. So we have this, let's mark it in red. So if price returns over here like this, right, then we have buy side at this high, and then we can also go towards this high and we can do something like this, right? Take a position like this. But personally I don't like the what we see over here, right? I don't like this bias. I don't like my bias on NQ at all, right? Really tricky for me because of the NQ, right? So I won't take a trade on this today unless it will show something that I love later on, right? I won't take a trade on this one. So let's check other pairs, and if I see there isn't anything interesting, I will close the line, right? We are not forcing anything. I want to recheck my USD trade that went wrong, and I want to explain you why it went wrong. I actually spotted it in live, right, when I was in the trade, but when I take a trade I don't manage it, right? I let it run to my stop loss or TP. But let's explain. So let's do it like this. Based on advanced liquidity, right, we have liquidity at this low, plus we have this bullish market structure, right? So retail want to buy over here, okay? So retail are buying over here, placing the stop losses at the low. So I'm aiming towards this low. Now my problem was over here that I didn't wait for one of these high to get taken before aiming towards the low. So currently I'm looking for these highs to be cleaned, okay? I'm not targeting them, but I'm looking for these highs to be cleaned, okay? Why I'm not targeting them? Because my bias is towards the low, right? So let's check if there are any. Okay, so maybe we have something on gold. So again, on gold it's really beautiful what happened over here. I took the sell side. Now we have retail buyers, right? Retail are sellers. Retail are selling this area, right? They are selling this area, placing their stop losses at these highs. Now this is not enough to make retail sell, right? Because we are in a very impulsive move up, right? So retail doesn't have the safety to show this, right? So they want to see some sort of rejection in order to short, right? Like a return to these lows, and then we can build a position towards these highs, right? This is what I want to see based on fear of the masses, right? We can see some sort of accumulation over here, making retail sell. Now fake them that their position works, and then we can accumulate a long towards these highs. So this is what I want to see for a long, okay? I don't want to long over here. I want to wait for price to take this sell side, or maybe this one, right, in order to build a position to take one of these, even this one. So we don't have a position on gold yet, right, but we can alert on these ones. So Bitcoin, on Bitcoin we are going low, right? We have this support, very clear one. Now we have this low, and based on advanced liquidity we need to go towards this low, right? Retail are buying this support, and we didn't enter sellers, right? You can see we didn't enter sellers, then we need to go towards the low. Hey Joseph, hey. Now we need to go towards the low. Let's see from where we can do it. Yes, we need to go towards the low, like this. I think we can actually expand from here. Yes, if outright going to the highs, we can just expand to the downside from here on Bitcoin towards the low. So Bitcoin looks good actually for a short. Gold not good yet, right? No, I want to see, no, not good. I want to see it go towards these lows, and I want to see it do some sort of accumulation. So this trade will happen only maybe tomorrow or next week, right? This is what I want to see for a long, for gold. So not today. Bitcoin short. Yes, looks good to short from here, so maybe I will take a trade on this one. Right, so let's see. So yes, price is hovering on this one. Now we have this bullish market structure, right? So we've taken the low. So if we take a fib from here to here, we can see we are in L model 1. Then we can do something like this. We can enter a short, right? A short like this with a stop over here, and they target at the low, right? We can see the low, but somewhere over here, right? Why the stop loss is over here? Because retail are entering sales over here, right? If price will meet this area and accumulate this area, I would just expect it to go towards the upside and continue making new highs. I'm just trying to think the quality of this trade personally. Do you guys have any pairs you want me to analyze or something like this? I'm trying to think how can I take this position, right? If I'm doing it like this. Didn't enter it, right? Just thinking. Actually, I don't like the invalidation over here, right? So we can do something like this and then go down. So I don't like the invalidation. So I will pass on this one. It looks like today is a bit forced, right? Just Bitcoin looks good, and I don't have a good invalidation on it. Maybe we have something on Forex. Okay, nothing on Forex. I do have something I viewed. Okay, so sorry to disappoint you guys, but looks like I'm not finding anything to trade today. Okay, just like I share on Twitter a lot of times, if you don't see it on the first 5 minutes, 15 minutes, there's probably no trade, right? Besides this Bitcoin going down towards the lows, I don't find anything, right? I don't see anything. Any pair you think is good at the moment before I close the live, right? You see, Kiran, there is nothing because NQ is just, I don't like NQ bias. Okay, I don't like this one. Right, I'm not sure it would go up today. Right, I'm not sure at all it would go up today. This whole NQ and uncorrelation between NQ and US 500 100 is not good at all. Right, Bitcoin. Yes, I don't have a good invalidation. I don't think it will go down from here. It's just a question whether I want to enter a short like this, right? And with a half risk and take in consideration this something like this can happen, right? It's not the best play, so I won't do it. Now on Nasdaq, it can just go down, right? Nothing stops it from just going down aggressively over here. Okay. Nothing stops it, right, from doing it. So I won't long it. We've missed this ship on EU, right? Even if we want to go up over here. Yes, nothing today. So, okay, I hope you've enjoyed with the very short time we had, right, in this live stream. Wanted to get online just to do a quick analysis with you, but I see there is nothing to do. So